Hey, it's Lauren with Bead Box Bargains, and today we're going to take a sneak peek at the new upcoming items that will start appearing at beadboxbargains.com starting today, Monday the 16th. And we'll be listing these all week long. We should have everything in this video up by Friday the 20th. We've got a lot of great stuff today. I'm very excited. We've got some fun chandelier findings here. These are copper, and that's the back, that's the front. They've got this really cute scroll detail. I like that you have a loop in the middle. You could suspend a little dangle from in the middle as well. So you'll get 6 pieces of these per bag. And I just think those are really nice. I love chandelier findings. They make really dramatic earrings very easy. Okay, this next link is interesting. So these are gears. You'll get 4 of them. And instead of a top loop, you see you have holes all the way around and then a center hole as well. You could use this like a donut. You could use this as a multi-strand link. It all depends what you're going for. I just think those are a lot of fun. Very steampunk feeling to me. And I like the antique copper there too. We have a couple of these really cute stainless steel clouds, and we've got a gold finished and a traditional stainless steel. They are hard to show off because the way they reflect the light in here, but you've got a top hole and 5 bottom holes on each of these little clouds, and you can dangle like some little teardrops or something. It'd be super cute, make little rain clouds. I thought those were so fun. We also have some of these enameled butterfly links back in stock, and these are really pretty. They're kind of like a rose gold type finish this time, and you've got, or maybe that's the light gold, but you've got 3 holes on the bottom and 1 hole, well really 3 if you use the antenna too on the top there. And I like the blue enamel on them as well. So you'll get 4 pieces of those per bag. We also have more amazing enameled moths coming in. These are some different patterns than we've had before. You'll get 2 per bag in each style. I love this little brown and black. It's a very realistic coloring, and you've got a little moon on the body there, just super cute. These blue ones are very dramatic. Look at that. They've got kind of like moon and stars and the eye patterns on the wings. Those are very interesting. You got 2 of those again. The pink and purple are gorgeous as well. Again, lots of celestial patterns on these. And the enamel work on them is just so detailed and fun. I love them. Here's a hot pink and black. It looks like the night sky with all those little star dots. And again, the moon on the wings there. Ooh, and this one's so pretty. This one makes me think it feels very country. You've got the little plant branches there on the sides. Again, some moon and star patterns. I really like the blue and green together too. So lots of fun moth charms. I just thought those were so cute. I really like these flowers too. These little enameled flowers. They're very 3-dimensional. And you've got this really pale peachy white. But it's so cute. You'll get 2 per bag of those, and they have a top loop and a smooth back. Oh, up next we have some floral cubic zirconia charms. We've got a really bright sunshiny yellow daisy, and then this gorgeous amethyst. And I love how the petals are made out of little teardrop crystals. Cubic zirconia is so sparkly and lovely. I think those are so fun. We also have this really petite little cubic zirconia moon charm. You've got a little tiny blue cubic zirconia in the center of that star. I think that's so sweet. I like that little charm a lot. All right. We also have a pair of these rectangular charms. I think we've had these in before. And you've got 2 rows of like the little trapezoid shapes there. I just think those are really fun. I like the top hole there, so you could string it directly on cord or add a jump ring and make a really cute earring. So lots of things you can do with these. These are these are going to be, yeah, our charms for the week. Up next, we have some amazing Czech glass. I'll go ahead and show you as much as I can fit. This flower shape has been very popular, and we'll have a fun purple blue style coming. It's really cute. And we have some drops here. Ooh, I like this green and white mix. Feels very evergreen covered in snow to me. You will get 10 pieces per bag. I'm leaving some in the bag so that I can tell which is which when I go to put them away. Look at these. These are the same base color, but they've got this great silver speckle finish there. Super fun. And here they are with gold. I think those are so pretty and great for wintry looks. Up next, we have these kiwi hearts, which are really fun. You've got the kiwi star pattern in the center of the Czech glass heart. So we've got some pinks with different color finishes on them and slightly different pinks. This is like the satin pink or pink silk, where you've got almost a cat's eye feeling to it. And this is more of like an opaque lavender pink. I actually really like that pink. That's really fun and a little bit different. And then this, I believe, is alabaster base with a peachy pink coat on it, and then the gold wash. All very pretty. And you'll get 2 per bag of each. We have some fancy dagger beads coming in. These have such a fun vitrail design on them. Look at that. So you've got kind of like different streaks and ovals. I think that's really fun. You got 10 pieces per bag of those, and they've got a green base color, it looks like. It's just really neat. Ooh, these are the same thing with an emerald base. So these look like they're somewhere in the olivine family. I will get you the exact correct names on the listings, as always. So these are going to be a little darker. You have some really dramatic contrast on them. And then here is a green opal with that same vitriol finish. Look at that. And again, you'll get 10 pieces per bag of all of these. We have some fun like purple pearl daggers as well. I love that color. It's very dramatic. And these are really fancy. These have a laser etched wing pattern on them in the Aurora Borealis finish, which is, I hope it comes through the camera okay. It is very detailed. Those are so cool. I love the laser etched finishes. They just have so much extra detail. We also have a Lila Vega here. And those are really nice. These are all top drilled side to side. And we have etched jet with this amazing cobalt color. Look at that. Those are beautiful. It's an amazing finish. And that's what I love about Czech glass, all the cool finishes. And then finally, for the daggers, we have a pink opal with a gold shimmer finish. All right, I'm gonna clean all this up and we'll take a look at some Czech flowers and opals. Okay, I love these Czech flowers we got in. They're so pretty. So this shape is either like a wild rose or boho flower or a fancy daisy. I've heard it called all these things, but it is center drilled, kind of side to side, at least if you look at it like that. You'll get 4 per bag, and I love this red with the luster finish on it. It's so pretty. And here we have a really fun peach finish with an AB on one side, that Aurora Borealis multicolor shine. And those are really cute too. Here's a transparent red with a silver wash, which really brings out all the detail on the bead. So those are all really fun. I'm going to stick them up here in the corner. And up next we have some table cut, just this one style. So these are table cut glass where you've got that flat cut across the top there. And these are a crystal and red swirl, and then they've got sort of a gold bronze edge and center there. and these will be sold 4 pieces per bag. We also have these center drilled blossoms. These are 6 pieces per bag, and I love the bright red with the silver. These are very pretty, and they'd be good for wintry designs or any kind of floral touch that you want. Next, we have a couple 10-piece bags. These are drilled more sort of top to bottom. I like this metallic blue. It's very subtle and fun. Again, it can be kind of wintry if you want it to be, which I appreciate. Next, we have a red with, I believe it's a travertine. It's got a little bit of that luster. It may be a Picasso with a luster also. But I love, love, love that classic Czech glass finish. All that wonderful detail. Each one is so unique. Which is why we love, love, love the beads that our friends make in the Czech Republic. So these are a really cool finish. You've got this like bright golden shine over, it looks like a striated red and black base. So you got some stripes running through, maybe a little yellow in there too. So this is a mixed glass product, and then you've got that stunning golden shine on top. These are so pretty. I love those. And again, these will all be 10 per bag. I'm just leaving a few, all 3 of these. I'm just leaving a few in the bag so I know what goes where. We also have a ton of new ovals, and these oval barrels, I love this shape. It's so nice. And this is fun. This is like it's a light blue version of, or at least it reminds me a lot of the sage blue spice finish. This is a much brighter blue, and you've got that wonderful swirly pattern in there. You've got like that Picasso brown over top. It's just so pretty. Each one is unique, and that's what makes Czech glass so awesome. You'll get 6 pieces per bag of all of these, this shape. These are classic and stunning. This is a blue opal with a silvery finish. It's like a silver splash finish, or shimmer. I guess it's a silver shimmer. Isn't that beautiful? I love, love, love that blue opal. It looks so icy, lovely. It just makes me really happy. And these are gorgeous. This olivine with a Picasso. Look at that. The subtle patterning, the gorgeous colors. They make me really happy. I love this shape for bracelets in particular. You put a couple simple round spacer beads on either side. You can put, I like to put them with like some 6mm round gemstones. Make a really pretty bracelet really easily. I love this. This is a silver shimmer over that same olivine base. Or maybe it's the marble, silver marble. Again, the words sometimes escape me while I'm doing this video, but I will make sure they are correct on the listing. This turquoise with that amazing metallic finish there. I think that's a travertine. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. And here we have more of that blue opal, but this time you've got a rose gold marbly finish instead of the silver. So pretty. And I love the way different finishes make the same glass color look so different. It looks so much darker with the rose gold than with the bright silver on top. And then here, if I can get this bag to cooperate with me, we have a really neat, this is like a, it is definitely a mixed glass again. You have crystal, and I can't tell if it's a light purple maybe underneath. I will have to, sometimes with all the finishes and stuff, I'm going to have to look at the manufacturing codes and see what's actually under there, but it looks really cool. It might be a white. It looks really cool with the brown Picasso over top of it. So earthy and fun. And then we also have some red with this marbled rose gold over top. I just think these are all so gorgeous. Love the shape, love the Czech glass, just all so pretty. Okay, so we also have more crystal beads this week, which I'm super excited about. They're so sparkly and fun. Let's take a look here and see what we have room for. First of all, we have some bicones. We have them in these metallic finishes, which have been out of stock for a little while. So we've got silver, we've got like this bronzy gold, and I think that might be the bronze. And then we've got this purple metallic. And then we also have a rainbow iris, and this can vary from strand to strand. Some will show more purple, some will show more blue or green. This one's a pretty good mix, but just amazing. Look at the sparkle on those. I love the metallic finishes on these and all the shine. All right, I'm gonna pick this up and we'll take a look at some crystal ovals, cubes, and some other fun shapes. Okay, so we've had, I think, most of these crystal ovals in stock before, but it's been a while. I was excited to see them come up again. They're such beautiful colors, and I love, love, love this kind of like rice oval shape. It's about a 6 by 4 millimeter, and or maybe more like a 7 or 8 by 4. Again, I will measure them all before I do the listing. Just kind of eyeballing here. But look at all these colors. They're so pretty, and they're so pretty together. Look at this. Ooh, that blue is beautiful. So you've got two similar blues, but they've got different finishes on them. This one is more of like a champagne finish, and then this one is more of a blue iris. So pretty. And then the steel blue here, the dark steel blue and the light steel blue. And then you've got this gorgeous like aeronite type green with that green vitriol or like green iris luster. And then here's the slate gray with that vitriol green. So many gorgeous colors. Look at these. Love that. It's just a handful of sparklies. It makes me happy. So we'll have those for you. We also have these really fun giant chunky coins. I mean, giant is maybe an overstatement, but they are chunky and nice. This has a red gold finish on it, mostly gold, but with some of that red, pink, purpley sort of tone coming into. And then this is a peacock finish, and it is a lot, and I love it. All that green, purple, blue color coming in. So you've got faceting all around the chunky edge there, and then the flat center face. So pretty. So eye-catching. Very nice. We have a couple more triangle strands in the peach shimmer and steel blue luster here, or steel blue shimmer rather. Again, very sparkly and fun. We've also got a bunch of cubes coming in, which is exciting. We haven't really had those for a minute. So we've got some of these smaller sizes. These look like about a 4 to 5 millimeter here. These are so sparkly. So you've got your slate green iris, like blue green iris there. Ooh, and that slate vitriol, that purple green. We've got, again, this peach shimmer. And these are long strands. There's a lot of beads on this strand. And a magma AB, which is that orange color with that bright red-orange AB finish on top. You can tell it's a deeper color than the peach shimmer there. And then here's, I think this is the slate peacock. Kind of that blue, purpley gold finish. And then we've got some slightly larger cubes, and these are cut a little bit differently. Instead of like your classic crystal cube here, these have more of the sorts of facets you usually see on the rounded crystals, which gives it a very different look. It's more like gem cut. Like this is how you see a lot of gemstone cubes cut. And I think that's interesting. This is the crystal AB. And then the jonquil AB, that really pale yellow, which I love. And these are a nice size too. Very pretty. You've got this steel blue shimmer again. I'm gonna kind of scoot this direction a little bit. Ooh, this is the like slate with green iris. It's very green this time. I love that. That's so pretty. This is a silver shadow. I love that. It's like a really dark silver over not quite all of the bead, but it looks like about 3/4. And then here is the more like marine blue finish. Absolutely lovely. Really like those. Oh, and we have, it didn't get taken out of the bag somehow. It's probably my fault. We have the peach shimmer in this cut as well. We have some more classic 8mm cubes. And some of these may be slightly bigger than 8mm. I don't know. My sizing gets thrown off in my head sometimes, but look at that. This is the light vitrail. So sparkly. These are your like classic cube crystals. And you can see the difference here in the cut. Instead of having the lots of individual facets, they have the square center facet there. Super pretty. We also have, ooh, this gorgeous like light vitrail green. Very, very pretty. So sparkly. These are amazing. We have peach shimmer. And the marine blue. And just to show you, there is a lot, there are a lot of crystals on this strand. They're so sparkly. I could play with these all day. It's a marine darker blue. And then we also have a pink AB. So shiny. That Aurora Borealis finish really adds a lot there. Just absolutely stunning. Look at all of these. I love, love, love all of these crystals. So pretty and sparkly. And we do have, looks like a few more of the metallic bicones that did not get listed right with their friends, but that's okay. They'll go up very close. So we've got the silver and the metallic green, and then the deep metallic blue. Absolutely lovely colors as well. All right, so lots of gorgeous crystals coming up next, and our final segment, we've got some incredible gemstones coming your way this week as well, so we'll take a look at those next. Okay, so to start out with, we have some gorgeous fancy Jasper beads. Fancy Jasper is also known as Indian agate. So really the only difference between a Jasper and an agate, they are both forms of chalcedony, and the difference is going to be agate is generally mostly on the translucent side, those stones known as agates, and the Jaspers are more on the opaque side. So this one has elements of both, so it gets called both things. Either one's correct. We usually use fancy Jasper since to me it's most of it tends to be more opaque. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. It's very pretty, 10mm size. I love all the natural colors. Up next, we have more of our 6mm matte tree agate. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love all the white and greens. It's one of my favorite gemstones for winter. It always makes me think of a snow-covered evergreen forest, which I love. We also, by popular request, have another batch of these Hubei turquoise cubes. So these are genuine stabilized turquoise in a tiny 3mm faceted cube from the Hubei mines in China. And these are absolutely gorgeous. I love, love, love all the turquoise blues and greens you get in this strand. Very nice quality, which is why they are more on the pricey side. But they are beautiful. All right. We also have some really fun Z beads. We have this strand, which I believe we've had before, but it sold really quickly. So we have more of these blue and white stripy zigzag rounds, which are really, really fun. Z beads are agate that has been dyed and heat treated painstakingly to create these amazing patterns. And they're inspired by ancient Tibetan Z beads. We have back in stock our 4mm like midnight mix, I believe is what we call this color, in a faceted agate. These are dyed and heat treated. We have several strands of the 4mm agate. We have this great light blue mix, and you have some browns in there too. We have a deeper blue mix. And then the like smoky campfire mix, and this batch came out a little more on the smoky side, which I actually really like. And then this lighter orange white mix. And this one's fun. This is like a lot of pinks, some greens, some orange. There's a lot going on in this strand, and I like it all together. It's very fun. So our 4mm agate beads are back in stock this week as well. Also, we have these amazing tree agate nuggets. Aren't those so cool? I absolutely love them. You can really see all the fun mossy tree agate patterns in here. Look at that. I love it. Love all those amazing dendritic green patterns. It makes me really happy. I could stare at this strand for a long time. Up next, we have some 8mm faceted agates. And here we have a blue color, very similar to this 4mm strand. You've got crackling going on in both as well, so you can tell they've been heat treated as well as dyed. Ooh, this is a pretty red color, reddish, pinkish, orange. That's a nice strand. I like that color a lot. And here is an orange yellow strand. That one makes me really happy too. Some very warm, intensely warm colors in that strand there. And here is a slightly lighter blue, more uniform a little bit. That's really gorgeous. Look at that. It's very cerulean, which was always my favorite color in the Crayola boxes when I was a kid. And then finally, we have this great pink mix, which is really gorgeous. You have some pinks and purples. It's a really lovely strand there. All right, I'm gonna pick this up. We've got lots more gemstones coming up. Okay, up next we have this amazing 10mm agate strand. It has been dyed and heat treated to create this beautiful like cornflower blue mixed with the brown and whites in there. I love all the patterns. It looks like, I don't know, it feels beachy or wintry, and I could just stare at these again. All the lacy patterns. We got some really great banding in here. Look at that one. They all look like little planets to me. And I love those. Love, love, love. So those are a 10mm strand there. We also have some druzy agate. So these are matte and they're electroplated to create this golden look. And then some you'll have like these dramatic druzy caves every now and then, like those little mini geo looking things. And sometimes you have, some beads have more subdued, it's just like sparkly. So some of the druzy shows up just as, yeah, this like little sparkly swirl in the bead. And some of them it'll show up more dramatically. And in some you'll have like little caves of crystals. So each strand is unique and each bead is unique, but I like the metallic look and the druzy accents there. We also have some more really pretty fancy Jasper. Here are some hishi, which are really cute. Love the natural colors there. And we have a 6mm and an 8mm strand. So glossy. I love all the natural earthy greens, browns, and purples. I don't know, all those colors together make me really, really happy. Okay, up next we have these two interesting strands. So they were marked by the manufacturer as American turquoise. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that's not accurate. So doing some digging, I found that the Kingman mine in America is known to take its little bits and pieces of leftover turquoise and reconstitute them with a kind of a bronze color to make something that's often called like Mojave turquoise. That's not what this is. This, I'm pretty sure, is it's from one of the same vendors that sells our chalk turquoise that we'll look at later. So I'm pretty sure that this is reconstituted chalk turquoise. It's obviously been mined. Turquoise is not this purple color. or obviously been dyed. Turquoise is not this purple color naturally. And you can see there's some turquoise colors showing through and some white colors showing through. So I'm pretty sure after doing some digging, metaphorically of course, that this is reconstituted dyed chalk turquoise. I love the matte finish and the purple colors. And in some places, the original turquoise, because chalk turquoise is, it has a low copper content, so it's very porous and it's very delicate and pretty whitish. You got some turquoisey colors in it too, but a lot of whites when it's mined. So it has to be stabilized before it can be used in jewelry or coated with resin or a protective substance that just holds it together, literally. Yeah, in this case, it's also been dyed, and it takes the purple color really nicely. It's a really fun piece, but yeah, it's just another example. You have to be careful with designations. Turquoise is one of those terms that gets thrown around a lot by manufacturers, particularly in other countries. And sometimes it's a language barrier issue. Sometimes it's hey, we'll sell this as turquoise and maybe can get more for it. So keep an eye open. This again, 99% sure it's definitely reconstituted something. It's cold like a stone, but you can tell both from the feel of it and the look of it, it has a binder mixed in, most likely resin. And yeah, it's a really pretty. I love these. I just had to do some research to come up with what they actually are. And they're very similar to Imperial Jasper, which is another often reconstituted, which is a name often used for a reconstituted Jasper stone, but the colors and textures are just a little different. So that's why we landed on chalk turquoise, both based on the manufacturer and other factors like the color there. Okay, up next we have these amazing like semi-matte aquamarine beads. These are most likely at least heat treated. Lots of aquamarine on the market is. It just creates the ideal conditions to deepen the color. And they're really pretty. You get a lot of nice icy tones. There's a little bit of greenish in there too, but lots of icy blues and whites. It's a very nice strand. We have some red jasper up next. And this is a really nice red jasper. It has minimal patterning. You have some markings, but it is mostly just this really gorgeous brick red. So very nice quality on that. And I love, love, love that natural red. We have some more moss agate in as well. This is similar to the strand that came in your box, but this particular batch was a little bit darker, so we went ahead then at least some of the strands we were seeing in the box, we went ahead and made a separate listing for it. It's very gorgeous, natural, earthy greens. And then we have some really cool English cut beads. In generous size, we have these dyed and heated agates. And then we also have some natural fancy jasper. Love those. I'm running out of room again, so I'm going to tidy this up and we'll take a look at the rest of our stones. Okay, we have more of our green onyx cubes here in a longer strand this time. Absolutely lovely. Look at all that sparkle. So pretty. And we have a red agate faceted 8mm strand too. Or actually this would be a carnelian because you can see it's a very even color. You don't have a lot of stripes. So this is a faceted carnelian. And we have some lovely pink moonstone here. This is peach moonstone. And it may have some sunstone mixed in, but it looks to be primarily that moonstone shine. This is a lovely strand though. Very nice quality, very nice color. So pretty and creamy. That's a very even peach. And we have up next some chips. Look at these. So these are serpentine, also called nude jade. It's a long strand. You're gonna get about 30 inches at least here, it looks like. Just lots of really, really pretty spring greens. Love those. Then we have some red jasper chips. And these are really earthy and fun. Love, love, love all the patterning in here. They feel very rugged. It makes me happy. It's a very different look. Okay, up next we have some gorgeous dyed quartz. Look at this. This is a really pretty pink color. Very vivid. It's a lot more of an even pink than you would see with the cherry quartz glass product, since this is genuine quartz that has been permanently dyed a gorgeous, gorgeous pink. Love that. So this is also known as Malaysian jade. We also have what's known as mountain jade. So Malaysian jade is going to be a dyed quartz. Mountain jade is going to be a dyed dolomite marble product. So here it's going to be a lot more opaque. You usually have a little bit of white dust around the drill hole because marble is a relatively soft stone that will it will do that when it's drilled. And here is some gorgeous, trying to see, I think this is a dyed quartz. It may be a serpentine, but to me it looks like the dyed quartz. But again, I'm going to check on this one and make sure I tell you the right thing. It's a really gorgeous green. And then here is a dyed red quartz. It looks very similar to carnelian, but instead of like the agate semi-translucence, it just has a little bit more of a shine, of that quartz shine. Here, I'll show you right next to the carnelian. The carnelian has more of a liquid shine where and more translucence to it, where the quartz is slightly more opaque. Of course, quartz can be translucent, but agate and carnelian tend to have a little more liquid shine, is a funny way to say it, but they also feel different on your hands. I don't know. When you've been doing this for 20 years, it just, sometimes I'm better at knowing than describing. Some very, very pretty imitation jades there. And then they are real stones. It's just, always have to be careful online when something says jade. We will always specify what our stones really are, but you may not see that anywhere. So if you see jades and they look like pink or like blue, know that that is not going to be a natural jade. That's going to be either, most likely, either a dyed quartz or a dolomite marble. All right, I'm going to pick these up, and we have got some incredible faceted beads to look at, along with some more really cool rounds as well. Okay, up next, I'm very excited about these. Look at these green opal beads. They are natural. They're a very pale green, kind of whitish, with some brown inclusions. And we have about a 3mm and about a 4mm faceted round. They are beautifully microfaceted. I just love that delicate, like palest seafoam color. Very gorgeous, with those mossy opal dark inclusions. Love those. Or the mossy dark inclusions that you see in opals, rather. So next we have an electroplated lava stone strand, and I love the texture that the natural lava stone brings, volcanic rock there, with the addition of the bright gold electroplating. It's a really fun texture. I like to use them for spacers. That's just something a little different. We have some matte red sesame jasper, which is natural and really pretty in this dark earthy color. I like the matte finish on this stone especially. It doesn't tend to get too bright a polish, so the matte version I think brings out the stone really, really nicely. I actually like it better than a standard polish. We have some really pretty cubes this week. Look at these faceted green aventurine cubes. These look natural to me. Well, I take that back. Looking at them, I can see the darkened webbing on some of the stones, so I'm actually going to say these are dyed. Yep. It's hard to hold them like close enough under camera to take a look, but I always do before I list things. So yeah, some dyed green aventurines. Very pretty though. The rose quartz, I am not seeing any evidence of dye on. So the rose quartz, I believe, is natural. But they do the thing, which always annoys me. I wish they would just use a white string. The problem with sourcing closeouts, though, is you kind of take what you get. But they'll put the pink string through it to make it look really, really pink. So it is what it is. But yeah, at least this strand isn't dyed. This is a natural rose quartz and a dyed green aventurine. It's a very pretty color. I do like that. And we have some natural pink rhodonite. Look at that. I love that sort of tawny pink color. And the faceting on these is just stunning. So nicely done. And then we have some chalk turquoise too. Again, this is turquoise that is a variety that is low in copper. So it is stabilized with color added. So it's dyed and stabilized to make it useful in your jewelry designs. And it's very pretty. I do love it. You get that natural turquoise matrix. We also have some chalk turquoise hishi as well. I think that's really lovely. Very, very nice. We have these gorgeous faceted eyelite in this week. Look at these. You can tell they are not, they are absolutely gorgeous. They are not dyed. You have lots of variation here. You do have some pretty heavy inclusions in this strand, but the faceting is gorgeous, and for the price, it's just amazing. I'm actually super, super happy with those. Eyelite is also known as water sapphire. It's really light blue tones. It's a natural gemstone, and it is just so pretty. Okay, we also have some frosted amazonite here. In a petite 4 millimeters. This is flower amazonite. So you've got also some great brown and black and white tones, almost yellowish at times, along with those minty blue greens. Okay, we also have these amazing petrified wood rounds. Look at these. These have a matte finish. We've got them in 8 and 10 millimeters. I love the incredible natural colors. You've got this great, like almost purple gray and white with some reddish browns. So these are amazing, gorgeous, natural petrified wood strands with a frosted matte finish. Love that. All right, so I'm gonna pick up these beads once again, and then I think we can fit everything on to the mat that we have left. Okay, we also have a 6 millimeter frosted flower amazonite. Again, I love the combination of colors in this strand. It's so pretty. Always makes me think of beach glass. We have some super fun labradorite faceted beads in very nice quality. I love that icy gray. Here we go. And we have some super pretty flash in these beads as well. Really nice. Love that. Again, the faceting is just stunning. We have some rough from the same batch, so similar color. And again, you have these occasional really colorful bits of flash in a 3 millimeter unfaceted round, so just smooth round. Don't know that unfaceted is technically a word, but it's communication. We know what it means. All right, so there we go. And we also have some super pretty tiger eye coming up. So these are dyed and heat treated to create vivid colors. And it's pretty expensive and quite a process to get tiger eye to take these colors. So they're very expensive to produce and tend to cost more to make as well. Or tend to cost more to purchase as well. But we had some really nice overstock deals on these, so you'll get a really nice savings on them. Look at those colors, they're so vivid. Tiger eye, it may be hard to convince it to take the dye, but it's so pretty afterwards. Look at that. They're quite a process to make, but they're absolutely stunning. And then we have this pale golden tiger eye too. Look at that, it's so pretty. So these are our 6 millimeter star cut rounds. You can see they're about a 7-inch strand, maybe 7.5 inches. Again, you'll have the actual length when we've got it all nice and measured and on the listing for you. We also have them in a larger size, more of an 8 millimeter type size here in these 3 colors. They did not have the green in this size, but that's okay. Still absolutely lovely. Maybe they did and we stole it and used it for a December companion or November companion bundle. Maybe that's where it went. Sometimes we do that. Okay, up next, look at these gorgeous agate cylinders here. You've got the double point cylinders. a very Art Deco type look. And we've got them in this classic red agate, this gorgeous pink crackle agate, and a green agate. And they have seed bead spacers to help keep them from chipping against each other. So just some very pretty beads. I love that shape, especially with that, again, like glossy sort of liquid shine of the agate. Very nice. We also have a matte crackle agate, again, dyed and heat treated in this beautiful purple. I love that color. And the veining is subtle on some and really visible on others. This is so fun. And finally this week, we have some amethyst chip beads that came in. I really like those. Very classic. Always a great deal. All right, so that is everything we're going to try to get through this week. You'll see about usually between 20 and 30 new listings each day, and we will work to have everything in this video up hopefully by the end of Friday the 20th. So if there's something in this video you don't see on the website yet, know that it's coming very soon. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. We had a lot of stuff to look at this week, some really, really cool things coming in. I hope you enjoyed it. I always love getting to play with beads with you on a Monday. So I hope you have a great rest of your Monday, a wonderful week ahead. Hope you have a great time as we approach the holiday season too, and get to spend some time with family. So best wishes from my family to yours, and as always, happy beading.